Hi students, I am your chemistry miss Mrs. Anjumala. Today we are going to see the third lesson, P block elements 3. So previous video till that we studied about the physical chemistry 2 lessons and the inorganic chemistry 2 lessons. So 4 lessons completed, that's all your midterm portion. Today we are going to see the new lesson, P block elements 3. So before going to that lesson, this lesson we are going to study about the what are the preparation and properties of nitrogen and phosphorus compound. Previous lesson we studied about the P block elements 1. So in that lesson we studied about the two groups, that is 13th group and the 14th group. 13th group is called as boron family and 14th group is called as carbon family. These are all studied the previous lesson. But in this lesson, we are going to learn about the preparation and properties of the nitrogen and phosphorus and preparation and properties of the oxygen and sulfur and preparation of the halogen and hydrogen halide. So interhalide compound and occurrence and properties of the noble gases. So these are all under the groups, that is 15, 16, 17 and 18. The 4 groups we are going to learn this lesson. First we are going to see the 15th group, that is nitrogen family, that is 15th group. So 15th group is otherwise called as nitrogen. We already studied the previous lesson. So that is called as nitrogen. So in this first one is preparation, how to prepare. So the volume, so 78% of the volume is separated liquid air by fractional distillation. Normally the atmospheric air containing nitrogen, the atmospheric air, 78, most of the 78% of nitrogen is separated from the atmospheric air by the fractional distillation. So second method is the thermal decomposition. So the thermal decomposition means that is heating. So sodium acid. So this is acid. Diazo. This is last year we studied diazo compound. This is called as acid. So sodium acid heated with 575 Kelvin to form the sodium metal and nitrogen gas. So next one is oxidizing of ammonia using bromine water. This is the next preparation. Ammonia is oxidized with the bromine water to form the ammonium bromide and nitrogen gas. So these are all the preparation. First one preparation, normally 78% of the nitrogen is prepared from the atmospheric air by the fractional distillation. Second one is thermal decomposition. So thermal decomposition means that is sodium acid. So that is N3, that is called as acid compound. 575 Kelvin heated means to form the nitrogen. Again oxidizing of ammonia using bromine water, ammonia plus bromine water to form the ammonium bromide and nitrogen. Okay, next one is properties. What are the properties of the first one is before going to the 15th group, nitrogen group element, 78%. What are the occurrence of the nitrogen group? 78% earth crust, the nitrogen containing 78% of the earth crust. It is present in the form of sodium nitrate and potassium nitrate. So sodium nitrate is otherwise called as chili saltpeter and potassium nitrate is otherwise called as Indian saltpeter. So repeatedly asking one mark, chili saltpeter and Indian saltpeter. So next another one is phosphorus exists as the phosphate, that is the fluoroaptate, chloroaptate and hydroxyaptate. These are the O's of the phosphorus. O's of phosphorus. Okay, so this is fluoroaptate, chloroaptate and hydroxyaptate. Okay, next we are going to see the electronic configuration. We already know what is the general electronic configuration, NS2 NP3. So that is the general electronic configuration of 15th group elements. 15th group element, general electronic configuration. General electronic configuration is NS2 NP3. How to write the electronic configuration? Nitrogen atomic number is 7, helium 2s2 2p3, that is outermost electronic configuration only NS2 NP3. Then phosphorus neon 3s2 3p3, 3d10 4s2 4p3. So all the outermost shell containing NS2 NP3. Okay, so this is the electronic configuration of nitrogen. Next one is what are the properties of the nitrogen? This is the physical property. Nitrogen gas is inert in nature, but the nitrogen contained 14.5% of nitrogen in the form of N14 and the 0.4% of nitrogen containing N15. So what is N14, N15? That is isotopes nitrogen. Isotope nitrogen. Okay, wow. So these are the nitrogen gas is inert. Nitrogen contained in the volume out of nitrogen 14.5 percentage isotope nitrogen N15, that is called as terrestrial hydrogen. Terrestrial nitrogen means that is the biological process of nitrogen containing. So N14 and N15 0, that is because of the high bonding energy, because triple bond less reactivity. Due to this triple bond, we already know that nitrogen exists with the triple bond N triple bond N. Okay, so this is nitrogen exists with triple bond. Due to this triple bond, it less reactivity with the other element when compared to carbon triple bond, carbon. These are all the more active when compared to N triple bond N, because outermost shell containing nitrogen, we already know that nitrogen outermost shell, how many electrons? 5 electrons. So that is, we can write like this, 5 electron, 1 2 3. So here this is one bond electron, here one bond electron, this is the lone pair electron. So that is the 3 only bond formation. This is the lone pair electron, this is inert in nature. It can form complex with the metal. So metal, when combined with the metal, the nitrogen combined with the metal with metal nitrogen. So what are the metal reaction mean? First one is when react with metal lithium nitrate, that is the metal. Again another one is calcium nitride, so that is called as lithium nitride. This is called as calcium nitride. Then again boron nitrogen, that is the bright, this is, we are heated with red dot, this is also bright red dot, boron nitride. So this is called as boron nitride. Okay, so this is the reaction of nitrogen with the metal. So lithium will react with lithium nitride, calcium react with calcium nitride, boron react with boron nitride. Next we are going to see the formation of ammonia, how it will nitrogen form with the ammonia. So when nitrogen, we already studied the last year Haber's process. So when nitrogen react with hydrogen to form the ammonia, what is the negative sign? This is the enthalpy value. What is negative sign? Is an exothermic reaction. So that is N2 plus 3H2. So NH3. Again another one, nitrogen oxygen, N2O, nitrous oxide, 4.4% of nitrogen oxide. So this is the formation of ammonia. Next one is, what are the uses of ammonia? What are the uses? First one is, it is used to manufacture ammonia, nitric acid and calcium cyanide. This ammonia used to synthesize ammonia, this nitrogen, manufacture ammonia, nitric acid and calcium cyanide. Another one is liquid nitrogen is used for producing low temperature record in cryosurgery. What is meant by cryosurgery? For the biological preservation. Suppose we are nowadays the organ transplant is very important for nowadays. So the organs are preserved using the liquid nitrogen. So that is the, not an ice, that is called as liquid nitrogen, minus 247 Kelvin. So that is the temperature to preserve the biological cryosurgery. So cryosurgery, the transplant organ can be preserved using the liquid nitrogen. So that is another important one, uses of nitrogen. Okay, so the nitrogen we have studied about the objectives, next one is physical properties, then chemical properties, what are the electronic configuration of nitrogen, and another one is formation of ammonia, and then uses of ammonia. So next one is ammonia. So next compound in the nitrogen, ammonia. So how to prepare ammonia? Hydrolysis of urea. So hydrolysis of urea, how it will can be, what is the formula of urea? That is the amide compound, NH2CO. This is called as urea. Urea react with water molecule to form the ammonia and carbon dioxide. Another one is heating of ammonium salt. The ammonium salt means, that is ammonium, suppose this is called as ammonium chloride or calcium oxide. Ammonium salt with the base. So this is base, instead of that is KOH or NaOH. These are all coming under this position. So this is ammonium hydroxide, ammonium chloride. These are all coming this one. That's ammonium salt. This is ammonium ion and OH minus ion. This is called as ammonia. Then again ammonium chloride, calcium oxide, calcium chloride, ammonia. This is the method of heating of ammonium salt. Next one is metal nitrate with water. So again magnesium. So magnesium is the metal nitrate with water molecule, magnesium hydroxide and ammonia. This is the another method of preparation of ammonia, magnesium nitrate. So the formula name is magnesium nitride. Magnesium nitride. This is magnesium hydroxide. This is ammonia. So NH3 is the ammonia. Next one is industrial preparation. What are the industrial preparation? Nitrogen react with hydrogen in the catalyst ion to form the ammonia. 750 Kelvin, heated with 750 Kelvin at 200 atmospheric pressure to form the ammonia. So that is called as industrial preparation of ammonia. When nitrogen react with hydrogen in the presence of ion is a catalyst. Ion catalyst heated at 750 Kelvin at 200 atmospheric pressure to form the ammonia. Next one is properties of ammonia. Is a pungent smelling gas. It is, when compared to air, it is very lighter than. It is a gas, so it is lighter than air. Boil at 38.4 degrees Celsius, freeze at minus 77 degrees Celsius. It resembles like water. Most of the properties is resemble like water. It is soluble in water at 20 degrees Celsius at 760 mm pressure. At 760 mm pressure, the ammonia is soluble in water. Okay, so these are all the properties of ammonia. So next one is, at another properties is, at low temperature ammonia, it is present in the solvent form. So solvated ammonia, so that is ammonia 3H2O. So that is the water molecule containing ammonia and ammonia H2O. So this ammonia and water is linked by the hydrogen bond. This ammonia NH3 and 3H2O is linked by the hydrogen bond. So ammonia H2O, that is ammonium ion and OH minus ion. So this is these ammonium and water molecules. So here the ammonium and water molecule is linked by the bonded with the hydrogen bond. So next one is ionizing solvent, dielectric constant. What is meant by dielectric constant? They are hydrolysis mean they are separated as a two form, the acid and base. So here that is ammonia is solvated mean, ionized mean what will happen? This is ammonium ion, this is ammonia, this is another one, plus positive charge and the negative charge. So this is the equilibrium constant. The constant is ionic constant, the product ionic constant at 550 degree minus 50 degrees Celsius. Ammonium ion, NH2 minus ion. So that is the value of the ionic product of ammonia is 10 power minus 30. Another one is ionic product of H2O, that is we already know that the hydronium ion and the hydroxyl ion. So that is H3O plus. This is the ionic product of water. So this is ionic product of water. This is ionic product of ammonia. Okay, so this is the dielectric constant. Next one is, what are the chemical properties? So chemical properties, when we are heating with ammonia at 500 degrees Celsius, nitrogen and hydrogen will be formed. So that is the equilibrium reaction. We already studied the equilibrium preparation, that is the equilibrium reaction. This is nitrogen, hydrogen and ammonia. That is the reverse reaction is ammonia when heated 500 degree, nitrogen and hydrogen. This ammonium again react with air and oxygen. Ammonium react with oxygen from nitrogen and the water molecule. But again another one, in the presence of platinum and the excess of oxygen mean what will happen? Nitric oxide, and go nitric oxide and the water molecule. So this is without the catalyst, there is ammonia react with oxygen to form nitrogen and water molecule. In the presence of platinum, ammonia react with oxygen to form nitric oxide and water molecule. Next one is, what are the reducing properties? So reducing property, metal oxide when converted into metal. So the ammonia have the tendency to convert metal oxide into metal. So example, lead oxide plus ammonia to giving lead plus nitrogen plus H2O. Okay, so this is the reducing property. This is an very important one. This is when lead oxide will react with ammonia to form lead plus nitrogen plus H2O. This is next one is treated with acid to form the ammonium salt. Again another one. This ammonia react with acid. Acid means nitric acid or hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid to form the ammonium salt. So that is this is the another one example. So next one is reaction with chlorine and chloride. So how it will react with chlorine and chloride means, so that is first one is excess of ammonia. So reaction with chlorine, excess of ammonia. Ammonia react with chlorine. That is excess quantity mean nitrogen and hydrochloric acid. Again, hydrochloric acid and ammonia. This to form the ammonium chloride. So this is one set of reaction. Another set of reaction, excess of chlorine. So this ammonia react with chlorine to form the trichloride, nitrogen trichloride. So form hydrochloric acid. This ammonia again hydrochloric acid to form the ammonium chloride. So that is the reaction of chlorine and chloride. So that is the another one. Next one is formation of amide. Amide or nitride. Sodium reacts with NH3, that is ammonia, that is called as sodamide. Sodamide. Okay, so this is the amide compound. This is the organic compound sodamide plus H2. Again another one metal, magnesium plus nitrogen, that is magnesium nitride. Magnesium nitride. Next one is formation of amine. Ammonia form ammoniated compound. So this ammonia react with any of the compound with ammonia. So ammonia is added to that compound. So calcium chloride, this 8NH3. What is the reason? So that is the two end. So positive end and the negative end. So the nitrogen again is donated with the calcium chloride. The positive charge, it can act as a ligand. What is mean by ligand? We already so ligand means the tendency to donate a pair of electron to making a bond. So that is called as ligand. So we already know that nitrogen, here lone bond is there, here hydrogen, here hydrogen, here hydrogen. So this is the lone pair, a pair of electron to donate it to the other atom to making the bond formation. The nitrogen have the tendency to making that, so that is it can act as a ligand. This is called as ligand. Ligand means a pair of electron to make the bond formation, donate and make the bond formation with the other compound. So that is to forming a complex compound. This is called as coordinate. The square bracket is represent is a coordination compound. We are studied in the 5th lesson. So okay, so this is the example of coordination compound. So with another one, it is react with metallic salt. So this iron, so a metal means that is iron is a metal when ammonium ion, hydroxyl ion, ferric hydroxide and then ammonium ion. So this again copper metal. So the metallic salt. So here that is ammonium hydroxide. So this is ammonia, copper plus ammonia, tetraamine. So tetra means 4, amine compound, copper 2 ion. So this is the coordination compound. So the naming itself we can easily learn from the 5th lesson. So next we are going to see the structure of ammonia. So we already know that it is a pyramidal shape, is a tetrahedral arrangement. How it can be tetrahedral means that is nitrogen. So here hydrogen, here hydrogen, hydrogen. So tetrahedral arrangement. So but here it is a pyramidal in shape due to the presence of lone pair of electron. It is a pyramidal in shape. So the bond distance of nitrogen and hydrogen bond is 1.016 Armstrong. The bond angle between this hydrogen bond is 100 degree. Okay, so this is the structure of ammonia. Okay, so that's all about this nitrogen compound. Next class we studied about the next compound, nitric acid. Okay, thank you children.